Hey everyone, Lensman here, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. So down here, my guy is building the university. So again, it's rough, and I will do some landscaping when we're done here. But I popped a feral flare lantern underneath it to try and keep underneath the area lit up. But I'm going to fill in a lot of this space. But the university we built here, it's sort of on a bit of a hill. You can see there's the block here. So once we get to a point where we're starting to meld things together, we'll make sure it all links up. This is me building out so I could actually enable the build. But yeah, things are doing all right. He's needing like 900 blocks of dirt, but we'll get around that. A couple of other things. Obviously, these houses are now built. They're again rough and ready, but built. We've lost a few colonists. We've had a few deaths. We've had a few raids. I've been playing quite a number of Minecraft days. Probably had 3 or 4 raids in between, and just trying to get the next piece unlocked for you guys so you can see what's next. A few people have had the measles and the flu, and I've been trying to patch them up. So far we've got 2 builders running. I've got 2 couriers running. There are Easter eggs dropping everywhere because it's Easter and I'm recording this. But yeah, so quite a few things happening around the base. We've now got 3 guards, I think, and there's a lot of things in the request log here. Now, I did specify that I wanted to set up a system to interface between refined storage and the warehouse. Now, I have done that off camera so I can wrap my head around it and work out exactly what I needed to do, and I'm glad I did that because the original code that I had didn't work with all the mods 9, it worked with all the mods 8. So there is another bit of code that's been updated for it, and it now works. All the details for this I will have down below in the comments, because there's a couple of things you'll need to make sure for computer craft. There's a thing about being able to pull programs off the internet. There's a video, let me just check here. There's a video by a chap by the name of the Green Machine, and I'll have a link to that down below. And the code for the actual, the Lua code for the computer craft Minecolonies link has been created by a person by the name of Scott Adkins, and I'll have a link down to that as well. And it's been tweaked by a few other people to make sure it still works with all the mods 9. But all that detail, I haven't created any of this myself. This has all been off other people's videos and code. I'm not a Lua coder. It's not something I have the skill of, but I finally got it working, and I'm really happy that it's working. It's currently turned off. Over here, I've built all the bits, and I'll talk you through what we've had to put down here. So to build this, you are going to need some computer craft items. So this is an advanced monitor. It's 9 blocks of advanced monitor. The advanced monitor is made like this, just some gold ingots around a glass pane. Pretty simple. You're also going to need an advanced computer. The advanced computer is made thusly, just a bit of redstone, some gold, and glass pane. You're going to need a colony integrator. Now, you've got to have your colony set up before you place this down, so it needs to be somewhere in the colony's range. But do yourself a favor and don't put any of this stuff too close to your warehouse, because if you upgrade your warehouse, it will get destroyed by the person upgrading it. This is the colony integrator block here. Just some logs, a couple of racks, the build tool, and builder's goggles. So I now don't have builder's goggles, I just used my set in here. And then this peripheral casing from Advanced Peripherals, because this is an Advanced Peripherals item. The peripheral casing is just some iron and some redstone and iron bars. Pretty simple. The most expensive piece at my stage of the game is, or has been, the RS bridge. So the refined storage bridge requires 4 interfaces and another peripheral casing. But 4 interfaces needs a bunch of quartz enriched iron for both the machine casing and this, and then you've also got these importers and exporters. So quite a few cores, quite a few processors, quite a few cables. And then I've also needed an external storage, which I don't have in my list up here, but external storage. External, helps if I can spell. Oh, I still can't spell. one of these guys. So again, a couple more cores, bit of cable, external storage. So it is a little bit janky when you first got it going, and the code that I have now seems to make it a lot better. So originally, when I first used the one from the video, it wouldn't work. It would only output to like a chest next to it, or you would need it entangled, which is another option. So the entangled block here, I don't have the items to make this, but there is a block here that can be bound to another block. So what you can do in this space is you can bind this block to your warehouse block, and then it must be placed here when you're running it. So again, this isn't linked up to anything. I don't have this bit hooked up yet. I've just started prepping for being able to hook the refined storage system to some drawers. So now when I open this, I can see everything that's in the warehouse, because over by the warehouse, let me just run over there. It's night time again. Over by the warehouse, see the builder's going pretty good. He doesn't need to dig all of it out either. He's sort of digging around. Got some paths on that built, ticking away. The cable comes out there. You can see that running through underneath. It goes underneath the ground here and up under here. And then I've just got it interfacing with the bottom of the warehouse. So this is the warehouse block, and that's just the external storage touching the warehouse block. By doing that, the system can see everything in here and read what is required, or interface with it to be able to put things back in there. That's the main piece. Let me just run back over here and trying to make things cleaner and neater as I can. So this iron farm, thank you again, Shield. This is one of the best things I've made. Definitely coming in handy. And then I made a farmer, and I've just got him making potatoes. So I've got a nice source of potatoes for food. Although I'm keeping my saturation up with these Easter eggs at the moment. All right, so let's get into it. So you place the items down. You need at least a 3x3. You can't. I don't believe you can do any smaller. That gets made in lots of 4, so you're going to end up with a couple of spare screens. But that's neither here nor there. I think you can make it bigger. So if I wanted to, I could put 3 more on, but I'm not that worried. Cable connected to your system to the RS bridge, and then that cable there goes all the way down and goes over to the external storage. Computer craft doesn't need power, so it's a little bit cheap. And then that's the colony integrator I put under the floor there, just because I needed to keep this clear for when I put the entangled block down later. All right, so you're going to load up your program here. What you're actually going to need to do is, if you follow the video from the green machine, you'll actually need to do a pastebin command. So it's actually pastebin get, and then just one lot of that. And that's the code you want to use there. And then you need to give the program a name. Now, I've already got one called Warehouse, and the one that works is called Warehouse 2. But and then you just need to do something like this, and it will download the code and call it Warehouse or Warehouse 2 or whatever you want to call it. If you call it Startup, every time you load in, the program will run. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, if there's an error message that comes up and the green machine does follow it through, there's some settings you'll need to change when you're logged out of the game. So it's actually a server setting, but you can't be playing the game when you change it. So watch the video, check out the setting, change it first. It's something to do with being able to access the internet is long and short of it. But once you get all this set up and it's connected up like this and everything's linked up, let me just sleep through the night. Everyone's in bed. That's good. You can see they're still working on the town hall. All right. This sheet here shows you what everyone wants. All right. So we've got someone who wants some bookshelves, which is cool. The program won't deliver things that have an MBT data. So like armor, it will just sort of bypass them. Okay. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to just go Warehouse 2 because that's the program I want, and it will run. It can see the monitor. It can see the bridge. It can see the colony integrator, and it knows it's got the storage. And then it'll do a scan, and it goes, okay, I need all these things. And you can see here that up on the screen here, it splits the requests from the colony into builder and non-builder, and it's running every 15 seconds. You can change that in the code. Again, it's something that as I'll have some links down below. It's fairly basic code that you can read through. If you know Lua, you can do what you like, but at the moment I've just left it how this code is written. The library I'm not going to deliver because I've actually already crafted that. Now, the idea behind this is you can actually have a crafter with a pattern in it, and if it's something that they require, it will queue up the craft and create it, and then export it to the warehouse. So in this case, we've got 1 to 2 oak bookshelves. So we don't currently have bookshelves in here. I don't know if I've got enough books to do this, but we'll find out shortly. I might have put them in here. I've got 3 books. So if I just make it a real quick bookshelf with the 3 books we've got here, right? Do this. That's a bookshelf. I've also changed the priority to go to my system before over there. I don't want all of my stuff going in their system, but it does mean that if you pull something out of here that's in theirs and you put it back in, it'll be in my system. But again, I'm doing that for a reason. So they want 1 to 2 oak bookshelves. I've got the one here. I pop it in. 10 seconds time. That should actually change. It'll say 1 to 2. Oop, it's gone. So that's supplied a bookshelf for our builder, Landon, to go and place wherever he needed it. Now, we do know they needed 2. It won't have been delivered yet, though. It'll be in the warehouse ready for the courier to deliver it. So, again, we already know he's going to need another one. So let's get some paper, if I've got any. Yes, I do. Let's make some paper. Paper and leather. You sure books are still this, aren't they? Oh, that's 1. I need a few more. I need to go find some books. Yeah, I don't know if I've got enough cane, to be honest. I need to get a sugarcane farm going. What's the easiest way to make paper? Paper. Wood pulp? Make some wood pulp. Tree bark from Farmer's Delight. Which is just an axe on the cutting board. I mean, can't hurt, right? Got some wood around. I did have a cutting board, didn't I? I thought I made one. Look, I've got 6 books in here. Stop looking, everyone. It's fine. So let's make another bookcase, because we know they're going to need it. Let's pop that in there. See, the bookcase is gone. It's been delivered, which is nice. Pop this out, pop that in there. Does it say? Yeah, cool. I'm going to put it in here anyway, because as I said, he will need it. But that's it. So this will literally tick over, and as I said, it won't deliver everything that you require. It won't deliver the helmets and leggings and etc. But what you can do is use the stash outside here, and you can pop it in here, and it will get delivered to the warehouse and then taken out to the people. So Landon here.
Hi.
No guard towers here. He's got some dirt on him. See, he's got the library in his inventory, which is why I'm not doing too much with it. I have popped a guard tower there because all these people are complaining there's no one nearby, so I will build that one up soon. But old Landon there is going and spamming dirt everywhere. But definitely taken a load off my mind in terms of having to deliver stuff or get it made and sent, because the couriers weren't picking things up. And again, I had to go to the second courier. Can you get anywhere, Landon? Are you like stuck, bro? You just chilling? Get across there. I don't want to go put that block in. For me, he's not doing anything. Sure, he's meant to be. Do I have any blocks on me? I do. Go on. Give him a poke. Are you sick or something? Is that better? Ah! So here's the feral ferro lantern down here. And as I said, I will fill in as much of this as I can. Everyone keeps asking for things. There's Jasmine here. Carrot and potato, hey? Okay, let's go and get you a carrot and potato. Wireless refined storage would help too. So that will be a next step that is on my list. Carrot, potato. Cool, let's go and give them to Jasmine. What about archers? Kellen, I think their name is. Hidden flower in the middle of nowhere.
So what will it be for you?
Inventory. There you go. All right, he's down building again. It's good. All right. So yeah, that's where we're at. We've got the university being built. The town hall is getting there. Slowly but surely. As I said, he's not digging everything out now. He's kind of digging around it, which has led to when we're getting raided. Any raids that are coming from the northwest are terrible. And the guys are getting caught in here, and they're getting slaughtered. It's not great, and I hope he'll hurry up and build this. But yeah, you can see he's not digging everything out. He's only digging out the bits and pieces he needs. Isn't ideal, but you can see he's obviously digging around the edge here, and he doesn't need. I died. I fell down the hole. That's why there's blood at the bottom. Oh, don't fall down there, bro.
Please fix this housing situation. It's horrible.
Don't want you falling down. I think there's be another 3 rows. But yeah, so hopefully soon Tyler will get to the point where he can start building. He's been doing this for what, 3, 4 episodes now? 5? He's slow. He's got a lot to dig, and he's still only a level 1. I am trying to get to the point where I can trigger a level 2. Both of the builders' huts are triggered to go to level 2. So as soon as they finish the job they're currently on, I'm hoping that they will click over and start their upgrade. Yeah, definitely things occurring. Obviously, Jasmine needs a pick. The builder's hut needs more dirt. So what I can do is I can switch this to only important, and you'll only see the important stuff, or you can have it on all. But as I said, the computer program itself is running, and anything that is required to be sent over will show up here. So again, I've got a little bit of dirt left. Grab a stack. Pop that stack in here. Flower too. And that will have changed, right? So it'll send a stack, and then when he needs more, it'll go. Very helpful, very, very helpful. And again, we're only 10 episodes in, and we've got a level of automation I've never done before. But it's not using that much power. We're using currently 31 Forge Energy a tick. Again, it uses nothing, and I've still only got that one 4K storage disk in here. When it runs out of space in here, it'll just go into the warehouse. So I'm not super worried. I do want to automate a bunch of other stuff, but maybe not just yet. So that's 2/3 of the episode just on explaining that. Please, I can answer some questions just from what I've learned as I've been building it. But do watch the other person's video. Do watch Green Machine's video, and do please use that code that I've got down there. Credit where credit's due. That was, all these people have contributed to this to make it so that I can automate that. None of it was done for me. I've just borrowed it. Cool. So, Chilled suggested I get some better weapons. Good idea. Suggested I use the Silence Gear quest line here. So I want to start, in this episode here, we'll start through the quest line. So let's tick this. Silence Gear is a tool and armor mod that makes crafting gear easy. Each gear piece is customizable, allowing you to upgrade it with special traits or repair it on the go. Now I'm currently using some of the silence tools, the real basic ones, just converting. You can also convert vanilla tools like an iron pick or to a silent gear pick, which is what I did. So I do currently have, it says at the bottom there, it says silent gear on both of these. I think not that sword. I think I've got an iron sword here that's silent gear. There is some bonuses to using this system, which allows upgrades and all sorts of stuff to be, it's not the button I want to be done on top. Now I've used a little bit of it. I was using the salvager in the last, what was that? My last series. It's terrible. All the mod series, the other one. Goodness me. Wow. How have I gone so blank? I've gone really blank. I'll tell you in a second. In the TNP series, the last one, the Limitless series that I was playing, I used the salvages to get the materials from the mob drops. So let's hit this button here and we'll go tick, and we're going to get some experience. We're also going to get the repairing first items thing because we did make a repair kit. I've got 2 of them on the run. All right. So this talks about template boards. So I did make a blank one because I needed it for the repair kit. To get started with gear crafting in the early game, you'll need to make some template boards to create our first template. Templates are single-use blueprints for creating tool parts. Using the basic boards, craft yourself a pickaxe template. If you combine the pickaxe template with 3 of most materials, you can create a pickaxe head part. Material must have a silent gear material tooltip in the main type. So if we make a pickaxe template, we're going to need some more of these template boards. So it's going to need apparently some flint. And was that? Logs. Logs. We need some logs. Did I put logs in there? Oop. Oh, we'll have logs in here. So if I want a template, board, see if we've got some actually. Double check. Because I've got a lead pickaxe here. I don't know why I made a lead one. I don't remember if I made one. It's not really enough, right? There's that cutting board I was looking for. Let's pop that in. Let's just make another set. And it wants a pickaxe template. Okay. So it could be where the brass comes in. So let's open our quest book back up. We've made the pickaxe template and it wants us to any pickaxe head part. The crafting table. Okay, let's give it a go. So this, and then I want to make it. Okay, we can make it out of brass. You can see there, silk touch, silky. So if I make a pickaxe head, and that triggered it. Nice. So we've got the pickaxe head. We're going to get another board and some more experience. It wants us to make a tool. That's fine. Each pickaxe head part and put it in the crafting table. Add a stick. Create your own custom handle using a tool rod template instead of a stick. Okay, so if like tool rod template, handstand, I don't know what, like, you'd have to look at what each thing does, but you could make it out of different materials. So what's that worth? It's just 2 sticks, right? I mean, we can make one. Let's just see what we get from this. Put that back in there. Now, if I was to make this out of osmium, what would I get? I get a malleable 2. Durability times 1.1. Repair efficiency times 1.1. Rarity is 35. We make it out of aluminium. I don't know what synergistic does. Range damage is increased. Durability is up. Rarity. Okay, I mean, aluminium might be okay. There's a little bit more durability. Still probably not the thing we need. What does iron give? Magnetic 3, so you're going to get a like a magnetic attraction from it. Gold is probably going to be terrible, but let's have a look. Bending, harvest speed. So if you want to put that on like a hoe, probably be decent. I think at the moment, you know what, let's make it out of aluminium. Cool. And if I did that and that, is that how I do it? Or is it just like that? Oh, it's just like that. So here's a brass brass pickaxe. It's got a harvest tier of iron. Durability is okay. Attack speed slower, but it's silk touch, right? So if I take this and I go and mine some ores up, I should get the ore. Let me put this stuff away for the moment. I'm carrying too much junk again. That's pretty standard. Lots of these Easter eggs. Carrot can go away. That's fine. So I'm hoping that I can use this. Let's go outside and find some ore. I think there's some down out over here. I don't know. We've gone down to my mining tunnel, but that's fine. There's a piece up here, so we'll just head up top. Oh, here we go. Here's some iron. So if I mine this, we got iron ore back. And if I can vein mine with it, every instead of getting just the chunks, we're going to get the actual the ore, and then we can run it through our sag mill and hopefully duplicate what we're getting out. Again, it's going to pick up stone because it's silk touch. I don't think I can reach any of that up there. Don't know where this guy is either. Be mining somewhere. He'll get there. But yeah, so now I've got silk touch just from making that little tool. And then I can come down here. Again, iron is coming from here too, but I should be able to go to the sag mill. Pop this in here. And potentially duplicate. Yeah, I've got a double there. It's not every time, right? But it's still silk touch. And then we can repair it probably with the sturdy. Yeah, I don't think it'll work with the crude. Oh. No, I don't think it changed. 279. Yeah, it's not doing anything. But this one here, 288. So I can repair it with that, and then I guess, you know, put some more materials in there to be able to silk touch things. So there's my silk touch pickaxe. Very nice. Oh, wrong button again. So let's tick this one. Okay. Next thing it wants us to do, and we are getting quite close to the end of the episode, is to make some blueprint paper. So we just need some blue dye. And let's get some of this tree bark stuff. So let's grab that cutting board that I was talking about. Let's pop him. There you go. Who else doesn't have a cutting board at the head of their bed? Let's grab some of that wood. I'm going to grab this and see if it works. Got an axe. So if I go plop and then this, doesn't seem cuttable. Okay, cool. I can't use fir. It's fine. Let's grab some oak then. And pick this one up. Let me try oak. Yes. And I did get some tree bark. 3 of them gives me 1 paper. It's not terrible, right? So I need 4 paper. Do I have any paper in here? I've got 1. 1, 2. More of that. And then some blue dye. So, I mean, Quickest blue dye around. And there's some blueprint paper. I think it wanted me to make more than that though. It wants 8. It's going to give me a package. So I need to do that again. There's a blueprint book we can make, which is nice. And then we can make blueprints for all of these things. And there's a lot of different bits and pieces that we can do because obviously, you know, we had the templates and I'm pretty sure they get used up when you make the part, right? But I don't believe the blueprint does. So again, looking at wrapping up point now. Look, he still wants another stack of dirt. Let's give them a stack of dirt. Cool. Have a stack of dirt, my friend, and some stripped oak logs. And that should... Boop, done. Cool. So that's the episode. We're going to get more into silence tools in the next episode. I'm going to make some more of this blueprint paper and we'll follow through that, that quest line and try and make some decently overpowered tools and continue on you know, giving people the items they want to build. So, hello, look at all these potatoes. Look at them. But yeah, definitely a good start. Nice help of the miner still needs a pickaxe. I'm pretty sure they've got some, right? He's got the osmium one, he's not using it. Maybe he can't. Fine. Again, I don't believe it'll do this. So if I get a pickaxe, stone one, and pop it in here, you'll see it sitting here, stone pickaxe. Oh, it did work. Okay. It triggered it, but whether or not he delivers it. But it still won't do the boots or chest plate or anything, which is odd. Or maybe it can only be fully perfect. It can't have any damage to it. Which makes sense too. Alright, cool. I'll play around with it in between, but let's our system run up and running. We start getting some better tools here. And as we go, these guys are going to make rain. Of course, it's Minecraft, it's raining. They're going to get more and more items put together, more and more things unlocked, and you can see old mate here. In the university in this pack, it also includes a school and the library. They all get built into the one thing, and you can see there's a couple of zones now. So this will be one building, and that one over there will be the other building that's required. Maybe it is asking for another one. Not sure why it would have 2 libraries, but we'll check it out. Run down there and have a look, see what else they're waiting on. But yeah, so they'll request it, and the system will deliver if it's got it. Otherwise, it'll show it on the screen. And let me see, required resources. No, you don't need that at all. You're just going to need the bookshelves and some andesite. It's going to be hard. Cobblestone, easy. Got tons of that. Oh, sorry, dude. Okay. You want 5 cakes? Not going to happen. Right. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave those comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Come back next time. We'll get some better tools. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.